Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nazim Shah. Okay, for introduction, Halal Arabic means permissible, and slaughter laws are based on Islamic law. The animal must be alive and healthy, and the Muslim must slaughter the animal in the proper way. According to a study of the Food Standard Authority (FSA), approximately 40 million cow, cattle, pigs, and calves, and 900 million birds are killed using a halal system each year. The market size could be 2 billion pounds sterling a year or more. Most animals killed in halal practice are shocked before slaughter. Okay, in non-halal slaughterhouse, astonished animals are hung over the ground. As a slaughterman strokes them, cuts his throat, or insert a chest close to his middle. Muslims who reject any astonishment argue that their approach is the most ethical and point out that the certain impressive approaches are forbidden for animal protection.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amar Haika bin Muhammad Nur, and I'm from Group 4, which is the title is the ruling on stunning of animals. Alright, my part is research objectives. Alright, so I will explain about the research objective. Alright, first of all, the issue of slaughter with method stunning should be clarified because there are dispute among some parties where consider such method torture animals. Alright, firstly, research objective is to ensure that the method to be discussed, which is stunning, no longer confuses the people and public who consider this method is not allowed by Syariah. Okay, seperti yang kita tahu, masyarakat kita pada hari ini mengambil remeh tentang stunning animal ini. Okay, mereka menganggap bahawa dalam fikir mereka benda ni haram di sisi agama. Walhal benda ni adalah harus. Alright. Second, the research objective is to analyze the guidelines or mechanism for stunning processing that coincide with the concept of halalan tayyiba. Alright, with the world Muslim population close to 2 billion, the provision of halal meat for Muslim community is important both ethically and economically. Okay, seperti yang kita tahu, orang Islam di dunia ini melebihi ataupun menghampiri 2 billion. Jadi the provision of halal meat ni, yang kata halal meat ni sangat memainkan peranan yang penting dalam both ethically and economically. Seperti yang kita perlu memakan makanan yang halal. Jadi untuk mendapatkan makanan yang halal ini, kita perlu tahu bagaimana mereka memproses daging atau poultry itu sendiri. Alright. Lastly, this study attempts to assess the perception of pain during stunning and non-stunning slaughtering method and give an objective perspective for halal slaughter in animals. Okay, study ini juga attempt to assess the perception of pain during stunning ataupun non-stunning, yang mana itu penyembelihan method during and give an objective perspective for halal slaughter in animals. Okay, saya rasa itu sahaja daripada saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Amiruddin. I want to explain about literature review. Okay, in Sharia law, slaughtering is not a normal matter in which human acting dependently as they wish, but it is rather a matter of worship which Muslim must abide by in its provision. The Holy Quran has speculated specific requirement for the slaughter of religiously acceptable animal. In Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah mentions what is forbidden for consumption by the believer. Okay, first, the problem of livestock slaughtering using such breathtaking technique should be explained, since certain Baptists believe such method torture animal. Furthermore, many animals could die as a result of the stunning procedure prior to being slaughtered. As a result of the large number of animals that have been carcasses, waste can occur. And second is, there are two stunning reasons for this. First, it takes away the animal's sense and instinct so that it cannot experience discomfort during the killing. Second, it facilitates the manufacturing process. It is not long until the slaughter begins. The yield will decrease if the slaughter does not using stunning. The third one is, livestock do not suffer before being slaughtered, a process known as ihsan. Okay, the animal must be fed and housed in a suitable environment. In Islam, ihsan is one of the most important aspects of the slaughtering process. As a result of the high electric voltage using in stunning, the animal will suffer. Okay, the last one is, animal are harmed by both way of killing. As a result, all the operator involved in stunning and slaughtering must be competent, well-trained, and committed to animal health. The equipment should be maintained in good working order and used according to the manufacturer guideline. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Hadi Imran bin Muhammad. So today I will be presenting about research findings about the ruling of the stunning of animals.
Okay, let's continue to our first point of our discussion. Okay, first is animal will die if being stunned with excessive amount of electricity. Okay, this is because stunning is fatal. This is due to either the unbearably high voltage or gap in the time it takes to get to the slaughterer. It is quite possible that animals drown in the stunning pool. It has been observed that the issue of the dead animals reaching the slaughterhouse is inevitably present in all slaughterhouses that use the stunning process, which means maksudnya kat sini kita bila pakai stunning ni dia boleh mematikan binatang yang hendak disembelih itu. Sebab apa? Sebab voltage yang cukup kuat sampai voltage yang tinggi, voltage yang digunakan tu tinggi, tidak mengikut specification yang telah JAKIM tetapkan dalam guideline, adalah guideline tentang stunning ni. So bila guna voltage yang tinggi untuk stunning haiwan ni, haiwan tu boleh mati akibat renjatan elektrik tersebut, ataupun sebab keduanya mati, gap in the time it takes to the slaughterer. Maknanya kat sini masa yang diambil binatang tu untuk sampai ke penyembelih tu, maknanya dari mula-mula dia stun tu terkena elektrik ke, ataupun gas stunning ke, ataupun water bath stunning ke, masa dia masuk dalam mesin stun tu, conveyor belt untuk sampai ke slaughterer tu, untuk sampai ke penyembelih tu lambat, jadi makan masa. So dia akan mati sebab terkena elektrik yang kuat mungkin, ataupun dia lemas dalam water bath stunning tu sebelum sampai ke penyembelih. So these two reasons is the most common reason why animal will die if being stunned. Okay, let's move on to the second point, which is stunning is more to suffering the animals. Maknanya stunning ni lebih menyeksa haiwan tu daripada memberi ihsan kepada haiwan tersebut. In Islamic criteria, animals must not be suffered before any slaughtering process take place, which is called ihsan. Like I said before, the animal must be fed and placed in a comfortable area respectively. In Islam, ihsan play one of the most crucial part in the slaughtering. So, by doing stunning, the animal will suffer due to the electric voltage that being used. Okay, which means here, any animals must not be suffer, whereas chicken, cow, sheep, goats, or etc. all animals must not be tortured or suffered before any slaughtering process take place. Maknanya kat sini semua jenis haiwan yang nak disembelih sebelum penyembelihan tu mereka tak boleh maknanya tak boleh diseksa ataupun tak boleh tidak diberi makan, sebab dalam Islam kita ada satu sifat itu ihsan, yang mana memberi, iaitu ihsan ni lebih kepada membuat baiklah kepada binatang tersebut, bagi dia makan, bagi tempat dia duduk sementara tunggu untuk disembelih tu, bagi tempat dia selesa, bersih, boleh dia macam lembu boleh guling-guling untuk dia selesa sebelum disembelih. Itulah namanya ihsan. Ihsan ni penting sebab Islam cukup menekankan sifat ihsan ni sebelum di dalam penyembelihan ni. So, stunning ni boleh dikira sebagai tidak ihsan jikalau voltage yang digunakan tu tinggi yang boleh menyeksa haiwan tersebut. Okay, we move on to the last point of my presentation. Third point is microbial growth in meat, which is mean that when we did slaughter process, one of its objectives is to remove impurity and blood from the animals that we slaughtered. This is because blood contains impurities that can be harmful for human consumption. If the blood is not removed thoroughly, it can lead to microbial growth, and next it can be carcinogenic and will not fit for consumption. So it means that when we do slaughtering process means to remove every impurities or blood or darah kotor, kekotoran, darah, semua sekali daripada badan binatang yang kita sembelih itu. That is one of slaughtering objectives. So it is stated here that animals contain carcinogenic, okay, which means that if we do not remove the blood or impurities thoroughly from the animal's body, then meat tersebut akan there is some possibility for microbial growth in the meat, and it will not be fit for human consumption. Next, when stunning is applied, the blood cannot be taken out from the meat properly. Some animals die when the heart stops, which causes less bleeding out and more blood inside the body. Chemical changes in the meat make it less healthy and less nutritious. Okay, maksudnya kat sini, when we stun the animal before we slaughter, okay, when we stun, an electric voltage came through the animal's body, so it is believed that the animal's heart stopped. So when the heart stopped, most of the blood cannot be removed from the animal's body. Because ialah bila jantungnya terhenti, bila jantung tu tak pump darah, jadi darah tu tak boleh nak keluar dari badan binatang tersebut. Jadi stunning ni, apabila kita buat proses stunning, darah apabila kita dah sembelih binatang tersebut, kemungkinan darah tak
tak semua darah akan keluar, tak semua impurity akan keluar daripada badan binatang tersebut. Jadi make the meat less healthy and less nutritious for consumption.
Conclusion: all methods of killing are painful for animals. It is therefore necessary for all operators engaged in stunning and slaughtering to be professional, properly trained, and positive in animal welfare. The machinery should be kept in safe working conditions and used in accordance with the manufacturer's instruction. It should be noted that the incorrect firing location, insufficient cartridge size or air resistance, improper positioning of electrodes in electrically astonishing device, and delay induction of anesthetic gas stunning, it would endanger animal health. Better handling of slaughter animals increase animal health, causing animal to be calmer, improving workplace safety, and reducing animal physical wounds. Okay, that's all for our presentation. Thank you.